Ja Morant and Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith always saying some crazy stuff in on his little first take show on ESPN. And he's always getting athletes pissed off at him.
Always.
And now I guess he got Ja Morant pissed off at him, right? It started with the trade Desmond Bain from the Grizzlies to Orlando. And they was having that conversation with the Morris twins on ESPN. And I think the first part of it was centered around if they think Ja Morant should get traded. Right, which is a whole good conversation, right? Yeah. Should he get traded? They got rid of Desmond Bain. Or they breaking it up. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, they break. That's what you get when from eating on trying to eat on screen. But are they breaking up the Grizzlies? Yeah. Should Ja Morant be traded? So that's the first thing that they was talking about. Then the second thing, he said something so crazy. He was like, Jimmy Butler and some other players told me they don't want to go play in Memphis because it's too dangerous out there. Right. So you're here his reasoning behind why they need to at least entertain the idea of trading Ja Morant to see how much they can get for him. And then you're gonna hear him say, hey, nobody wants to play in Memphis because it's too dangerous, man. And I want to get your thoughts on it.
Yeah, that
hold on. I'm gonna play this first, and then I get your thoughts.
Okay.
His talent is not what I'm questioning. You got to pay him because he's star caliber. You walk through the turnstile, see this brother play, and he is special. I'm not questioning his talent, but guys, here's where we got to start asking ourselves, looking ahead. I'm gonna throw something by y'all. Since he signed his contract extension, he's got about 3 seasons under his belt. He's only played like 120 games. You know, he missed 32 games last year. Didn't play in more than 6 consecutive games in any stretch this season. Now I'm going to blow y'all away. Do you know he was on the injured list 15 times? 15. This season with 8 different ailments: hamstring, shoulder, knee, foot, back, hip, thigh, illness. 15 times. Now, the best ability is what? Availability. And if there's a question, about his availability, now we got to have a different discussion, because you see, I need you on that damn court because you're going to sell out. You're going to make money for us because you're a showstopper. We know what you can bring. Let's look at the stats, though. Minutes per game, career low, 30.4 last season. 45% field goal shooting, not bad, but his lowest since 2021. 23.2 points, not bad, but his lowest since 2021. So when you combine that with the injuries, the trajectory doesn't seem to be going in the right direction. I'm not saying don't pay him. I'm saying we got to sit down and have a conversation. No, it ain't about his damn character. He's a good brother. It ain't about that. It's about your availability and how much you also want to be here, because Memphis ain't the ideal spot.
I want to hear you say why you think
the people in Memphis is a great sports town, great fans, great people. Yeah. But there's an element there where cats like Jimmy Butler and others don't feel it's the safest environment. I'm talking to the local authorities in Memphis. You got to clean some of that stuff up because it's dissuasive to NBA players. They have talked about it. I know, they've told me.
All right, so we got 2 things to address. First, him saying that Ja Morant, you know, he stays injured, he's injury prone, all this stuff. You got to think about all this stuff and then think about if it's a good idea to keep him or let him go, right? You know, see what you can get from him. Address that part first if you think it's time for Memphis to go ahead and give up on him. And then after that, address the part about him claiming that Jimmy Butler and all these dudes saying they don't want to play in Memphis because it's too dangerous, man. Your whole thoughts on that?
Yeah, I do think that it's time to Ja to go. You know, it's a business decision at this point. I mean, it should always be that, but they should go ahead and see what, you know, shop him out in the market. He's a great player. You know, we know he's dominated his position. He's you know, but he's injured a lot. You know, so. Like you said, you know, availability is key. So I personally think the Grizzlies should, go ahead and part ways with Ja. He's it's almost like he's a fading star now. Like he had his peak, and he just started kind of fading away. So yeah. So to answer your first question, yeah, I do think it's time for go ahead and part ways because blow the whole roster up and start over. And sometimes it takes that. You know how we are in Charlotte. We've been doing it for a little while. So yeah.
What you think about him saying? Now Stephen A. Smith, man, he said a whole bunch of nonsense, right?
Yeah, he do.
Right. Some of the stuff I don't even be believing.
Right.
Right. So now he's saying his source is Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler and some other guys have told him that the reason why nobody want to come to Memphis to play because it's dangerous. You ever been to Memphis? You drive trucks?
Yeah, been a couple times.
What's it like?
Memphis is a beautiful city. They have its areas like any other city. And when he said that, if it was other players, why he was so comfortable to say Jimmy Butler? He's talking about just Jimmy Butler. Like I feel like that there's. I mean, every city like has a rougher side. To say that players are not coming there just for that, I don't think that's the case because they have had a plethora of great players in Memphis. So yeah, I don't agree with that. Maybe Jimmy Butler was the only one that told him that, but
yeah, Tony Allen, Pau Gasol,
yeah,
Mark Gasol,
yep.
Zach Randolph, but
Zach
we know,
Randolph,
we know Zebo is
he was
like,
with it.
Yeah. He probably like it like that though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But nah, they played there for years.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I believe you. I'm with you. I think Jimmy Butler might have said that, and that's the only person he heard it from.
That's it. Those other players, why don't you list them? Why don't you say and this guy? Because they would give what you're saying more validity. So
yeah, he just threw Jimmy Butler name out there.
Yeah.
Well, Ja Morant went on Instagram and he responded. Right. So he first thing he said, man, we talking about the Grizzlies more than the finals with this cap ASS sources, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, and I'm gonna be in that 901. I'm assuming that's the Memphis area code. He said, I'm gonna be in that 901. And then he said, source me in all caps and exclamation mark. And then he said, instead of focusing on the performances we seen from J-Dub, Shea, TJ, Siakam, how this series is going, we say some negative about a city, a team, and on a national level.
It's real.
What's your thoughts on him clapping back at?
That was well said and well needed because it's almost like he threw Memphis out there like that. A lot of times a narrative gets started and just people just get in line just because somebody said it and the person is saying it. Like I said, I've been to Memphis a lot of times, and it's an amazing city. Food, the people. So,
did you see Dolly Parton?
I went to no, I ain't see Dolly Parton. No.
You see her?
No.
That rumor has it you'll see her knockers before you see her. They say
whoopee cushions.
Yeah. They say them things some fatty bangers, but
I believe it. On the front. Yeah. On the front. Yeah. The
old couches
for
up
a long
front.
time. Yeah.
They said she still got. She was at the Super Bowl. She was at somewhere performing like 2 years ago.
She don't look like she aging like that. I mean, she
she aging.
But she ain't aging like
surgery like a mug.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, that's that surge, baby.
Yeah,
that surge Bakla.
What? Surge blocker. Hey, look, them doctors doing their job.
Yeah, them doctors them trying to keep her young, boy. That face looked like a Barbie plastic, boy. It's all, I mean,
Caucasian prune,
bro. That face looked like if you pull her hair up in the back, all the skin that was on her face is tied up back there like a ponytail.
They got skin and hair in it. Pull it. They gonna take her face tight.
I ain't never seen no skin ponytail.
Your skin in it?
Yo, rubber band back there, man.
Tied it up.
Oh man, boy, that's Dave. Oh man, but nah, man, Stephen A. Smith, man, he gotta stop. He gotta stop that, man. He always is always calling out some player. I mean, like, dang, man, you go take a shot at Memphis like that, man.
A whole city. Don't
nobody want to come play there because it's dangerous, and ain't go tell the police department y'all need to clean it up. What?
That's crazy.
Why would you get on ESPN to say that, man?
Right. If you say about Memphis, there's a lot of cities you can say that about. Like, what are you judging it off of? For one, we know you only got one source, Jimmy Butler.
Right.
But outside of that, it's so many more cities you can say that about.
You can say that about New York for sure.
Yes.
Sure. You can say that about Atlanta because they got a whole Pink Mafia gang down there.
Man.
They call it the Pink Mafia. It's just all
yes,
Queen.
Yeah,
they
you go Midtown, man. A lot of stuff going on down there.
You get caught up by the Pink Mafia, boy. You don't want none of that, boy.
No.
That Queen, boy.
Dang. You better run.
Yeah, man. They say they'll hit on you. It'll be a regular dude you just hoop with.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's a cool dude, man. He got a jump shot, man. I come out here and hoop more often.
He courting you.
Yeah.
For real, like literally. Hey, me ain't gonna be in there courting you. Actually dating it. That's the chain of events.
One dude told me to meet him at the court, man, so we can hoop.
Yeah.
Man, we went and hooped everything, man. He had bought me a Gatorade. Man, hey, man, I got a couple of Gatorades in my bag, man. You can grab one, had me a Gatorade, all that stuff, man. It was all type of, man, long story short, man, it was a date. I didn't even know it.
What?
Nigga, we had a basketball date. I didn't even know it.
That man brought sandwiches in
there. He had a sandwich in there and everything. I ate one of the sandwiches. I was like, damn, man, this dude thoughtful, man. Like, he got extra Gatorade. I forgot to get a Gatorade. Right. He got extra Gatorade. And he had little sandwiches in there, little finger sandwiches. Yeah.
That was pre-planned. He was waiting on that.
What gave it away is after I ate the sandwiches, I had to Gatorade, ate the sandwich, and then I went in there, I saw that bottle of wine. I was like, wait.
Man.
I said, what this? I said, where you get this wine from?
I was just hoping. What is this turning to? I believe it. The boldness of these days, man. It's so bold. It's so bold. You gotta be careful.
Bottle of wine in his gym bag.
Yeah, they're playing. That was like a couple of days of playing. He did that 3 days out, man. He had that 3 days out.
That was a good wine too, man. It was a Merlot.
Oh yeah. He had plans. He had plans after that wine. Yes, so he wanted to do after that wine.
I told him, I'm driving, dog. I can't have no wine, man. Yeah. Thanks for the sandwiches to Gatorade, though. I left. I ain't never come back out to the court.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't go across town.
Oh man. All right, man. We at 2 hours, man. That's a good stopping point for us, man. Should we take 1 or 2 more phone calls before we leave?
Yeah, man.
All right, I'll put the numbers back up there, y'all. We'll take 1 more. Let's do 3. And they got to be quick. 45 seconds left. 3 phone calls, y'all. Did we ever get to 200? Nope.
Man, y'all hit them likes, man, before we leave. Y'all roasted me enough. I mean, at least you can get some light.
Caller from Fort Lauderdale. What's good, brother?
What's good, bro? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
yes,
we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep this short. I just wanted to talk about the bag situation. Like, my man, if you don't think a bag is important, then I'm guessing you don't have a smartphone, because the smartphone has literally made GPS obsolete. They've made regular telephone obsolete. Why? Because the smartphone has been able to do cell phone calls, text messages, GPS, internet. So it makes so many things obsolete that we can't even count it on one finger. That's called a bag. There's a reason why we don't use Nokias no more. Nokias last longer than smartphones. They don't break. They have more longevity, but we don't care about Nokia. Guess why? Because we have a bag in our pocket. That's all I wanted to say.
That's evolution, though. I mean, the Nokia.
That's not evolution, my brother. That's not evolution.
The Nokia evolved. The Nokia evolved to the iPhone and the Android. That's evolution.
Was the Nokia able to make GPS or internet browsing possible? No, it was not. So when Man Down Sports said earlier that we got the upgraded version first and got the old versions last, meaning MJ's iPhone 16, Kobe's iPhone 13, LeBron James is a sidekick. Literally and figuratively.
What? LeBron is a sidekick?
Literally and figuratively. He always needs another franchise player in order to compete.
So did Jordan. So did Michael Jordan.
Hold on. Can we give LeBron a BlackBerry? He's at least a BlackBerry.
Sidekick.
Can we say BlackBerry?
Yeah, I don't even
one
think
of those track balls. He got one of those track balls. He's shooting over 30% from the threes now. He's all right. He's a BlackBerry.
Oh man, thanks, man. That was dope, man. I appreciate that. I got to clip that one, man. Thanks for the call, bro. All right. All right, let's get one more good one like that, y'all. He said the sidekick. That was bro. That
when
was
the last time you seen a sidekick?
I don't know, man. I always wanted a BlackBerry though.
I had a BlackBerry.
You wanted the two-way pager too, didn't you?
Never.
You didn't never want that.
I wanted the chirp, that chirp thing.
Man, it's crazy. The two-way pager only lasted like a year or two, man.
Yeah, it did.
And then what came out? The BlackBerry came out?
BlackBerry.
Yeah, the BlackBerry killed it.
BlackBerry took over.
You gotta watch the documentary on the BlackBerry.
They got a documentary on?
Yeah, I didn't, man. The stuff that I found out from that documentary was insane.
Really?
Yeah, the people that came up with it, and then when iPhone came out, man, it just put BlackBerry out, and BlackBerry was trying to, like the people that was running it was trying to, trying to evolve it, but they was stuck on that little ball.
Yeah, like you need it.
Yeah. And then the keyboard.
Oh yeah.
But iPhone really killed BlackBerries because it was touchscreen, and somebody was trying to get BlackBerry to get there because they heard the technology was out there, and they was like, "No, our trademark is this keyboard. That's why people like it."
Dang.
They did them in.
So there's another thing that died because it didn't evolve. This whole theme of the show is evolution. How we have to evolve. Even the game of basketball. Yeah,
but like I said, we got the thing that we were supposed to evolve to. We got it before we were supposed to get it.
Yeah, I think we got it at the right time. Me personally, I just think we got it at the right time.
I think NBA basketball is devolving, and I think the players that was in that era of it seeing it go backwards are LeBron James and Steph Curry and James Harden. Those guys, they devolved the game in the NBA, but now it's going forward again because they switched it up and said, we're gonna bring defense back. We're gonna bring back the mid range. We're gonna bring back all of that stuff, physical defense in the playoffs. We're bringing all that back, and now it's going in the right direction. But we got to get LeBron, almost like when everybody had to throw Jonah out of the fish.
Yeah,
we got to throw LeBron up out of that fish.
Nah.
That's what I think.
This league is doomed.
That's what I think, man. All right, y'all. We didn't get quite to 200 likes, man. We'll try again tomorrow, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I know it was a late show, man, but y'all showed up, man. I ain't mad at getting about 2:30 in here. That's not bad this late. I know we all got to get up, man. So we'll see what we can do tomorrow, man. Hopefully y'all give me more likes. And what I'm saying, we can have another good conversation, man. But thank y'all for calling in. Oh, you know what? I'm tripping. I had 8 super chats coming. I ain't getting to none of them. All right, let's get to these super chats. Bron ducking KD off screens and him admitting is him admitting defeat. He was ducking KD off them screens.
He was.
In the championship. Yeah, he was.
He was.
Because he was LeBron.
He was cooking.
KD was an assassin. He had the glow like Bruce Leroy did when he found out he was the one. That's what was going on with KD at that time. And LeBron wanted none of it. Even Show Enough didn't want none of him when he had the glow.
It's true.
None.
That's true.
Hit the like button. Thank you, Andrew. MJ was different because he had supreme athleticism with fundamentals. MJ, by the way, had a 4.3 40. I was wrong, not a 4.2. That was a 4.3. LeBron career fourth quarter 7 points. That's choking. Is that true? He averaged 7 points in the fourth quarter.
I don't know.
FBI investigate him for Diddy, not steroids. Sheesh. LeBron got a fanny pack, not a bag. You can't fit. You can't fit a lot of. But you can fit a hammer in the fanny pack though.
You can.
Not a lot of.
And you can fit a screwdriver, socket wrench.
He got a hammer in there. He probably got a couple of nails, and that's about it, man. LeBron gotta, and you can rely on it. LeBron go to, and you can rely on is the flop. It's a good move though.
That's not a move, man.
You don't think so?
There's a lot of players that master that. Like that's manipulating the game.
It's a move.
It ain't a move. It's just a. You know, you got to have the IQ to know who to do it to, when to do it. I mean, it's part of the game.
Easy day. All right, man. Thanks for everybody calling in. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for all the comments and the likes, man. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.